If I took a loss, I'm a boss in my hood. Oh. I'm sounding like I'm Ross in the hood. Double cross me, I'll leave you on the cross in the hood. I'm good, I got new money. Yeah. $100 bills, yeah, that's blue money. Yeah. No respect for the cash. Yeah, what's good, my peoples? It's been a minute. Now I ain't gonna keep on making videos all the time, but I'm gonna jump on here every once in a while, show y'all real versus fake. Any shoe that I do like, I'm a cop and then do a review on that. I'm not just gonna be out here reviewing everything, all right? You know, apologize for that, but I got a lot going on, so I'm gonna do what I can. But right here, we're gonna do a real versus fake with the Salesman 6, the reverse infrared, whatever you want to call it, because they changed the name. On the left, we got the retail. On the right, we got the fake. Now, I did get this fake a little while ago, so I'm sure they have an update already. And I think I have seen an update on a couple of sites already. So I'm just going to show you what I got right here. And as we can see off the rip, the red on this box right here on the Jumpman is darker than the red on the original. And I got these from JD Sports. Got it. I picked them up yesterday on release day. And like I said, I had these for a minute. The only difference is this is a size 10 and the fake one is a 10.5. Now the box is, the 10.5 got a smaller box than the 10, which is not supposed to be like that. So off rip, the box is small. If you're looking at a size 10.5, the labels, this one is much more shiny. I don't know if you can catch it on the camera. Try to get you a little picture of that. But yeah, this is definitely more shiny. This is more matte, and it has some. Let's see if I can get this for y'all. It got like some lines on it. You see the lines? They look kind of weird. I never really noticed that before. I could have been there. I'll just be tripping and don't see it or whatever, but I never seen that. This pair does not have it. Or it might have it. I think it might got a maybe I'm tripping. I don't think it got it. It might got a little bit, but it definitely not like the retail. All right, let's get into the shoe. There go the receipt. Excuse me. It come with the black paper bag and the white wrapping. This pair right here came with only the white wrapping. No stamp in the box on this one. And a YCM sticker on the retail. Like I said, I'm sure they got updates on these. Almost positive they do. Good thing is these joints didn't sell out everywhere, so you're able to get a pair. If you're out there looking, you should be able to get a retail pair if you want them. You know what I'm saying? Me, I definitely want them. There's a lot of people talking smack like, yo, it's not the varsity red, or, you know, it doesn't have the 3M on the sneaker, whatever the case, which is true. It doesn't, but it's supposed to be a sample of the infrared. So it never released, so it's like a little piece of history, kind of like the black toe ones that came out with the Air Jordan on the side instead of the wing logo. Kind of like, you know, I forgot what other shoe, man. I've been out the loop for a minute, but yeah, this is kind of like a little sample, and I like that. I dig it. I always wanted my infrared 6s to have a red Nike Air on the back. It just pops way more. When it's black, you can't even really see it. So I never understood the point of having the infrared 6s with a black Nike Air on the back. I could have done without the all red right here. But, you know, maybe I'm just asking for too much now. But definitely felt like they needed the red Nike Air on the back. That, you know, in my humble opinion. I'll put them on the scale at the end, so stay tuned for that. Let's compare the left shoe to the left shoe. And on the retail, they put in the tag on the right shoe. On the pair that I have, they put the tag on the left. Now, if you look at it, this one looks like it has something ripped off on it. On the retail, on the fake, it does not have any ridges on it. So that's a difference right there. The paper feels like a thicker cardboard on this one. Thinner on there. Also a different color black. This one Got a little bit more of a shine to it. This one's more matte. The words, you see that they're more bold on this side than this. So that's a difference. There's plenty differences on this. That's the side that we comparing. But yeah, definitely more bold on that. Bunch of differences. Now let's just compare the shoe. I'll compare the left to the left.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Now when I'm looking at the Nike Air on the back, to me it doesn't really look that much different. Maybe once and when I'm done with this video, I always take pictures and I post on the Instagram, so you can see the still pictures side by side. You could always see better detail on that. So head over to my Instagram if you're not following me already. I say go do that ASAP. I don't know what y'all doing, but I would say the Air right here is a little bit more bold on the retail compared to the fake, and the Nike itself looks larger on the fake pair. In my humble opinion, I could be tripping. The shape of the wing right here is a tighter shape right here. This is more of a rounder shape. Definitely see the difference on that. A bigger wing. This one looks smaller, maybe just because it's got a tighter circle than this one. The outsole, this one kind of looks like it's already aging, turning color, while this one is icy blue. So if it's too blue, you probably got yourself a fake pair. Besides that, I don't really see too much differences on the outsole. But I kind of like the blue better than this right here. You can tell that these are gonna age and turn yellow probably pretty quickly. Let's look at the bird's eye view on that. See if the shape is different. And it does. This one looks overscaled. Well, remember, guys, this is a 10.5. But that's not that much of a difference. But it does look overscaled. The shape, it looks tighter on the retail compared to how wide it looks on the fake pair. Also, the black is a deeper black. I don't know if y'all can see that, but the black is definitely a deeper black on the retail pair compared to the grayish look that it's given off on the fake pair. So that's something to definitely take notice to. Take a side view right here. One thing that you probably would see off the rip is that it's like two different colors. So not only is it two different colors, but it's like two different materials. So back here is kind of like a leather. Even if you feel it, definitely get that leather feel.
Don't judge me.
For like a tumbled leather. And then right here is definitely like a nubuck or durabuck, whatever. On this pair, it seems like everything is one material. That's what it seems like. It does feel different. And like I said, the newer pair, I could see it a little bit better than this one. But it is different than the front, but not as different it is here. And, you know, in previous sixes, it was like that too. On the retail version I'm talking about. It always seems a little different on the back panel than the front. But yeah, definitely you can see around the bubble where that really shows off, because this is like the Durbuck in the front and this is that leather that's on the back. So you can see the contrast on the bubble right there compared to the retail. You cannot see that compared to the fake, you cannot see that like that. Also, the bubble is just much more sturdy and better to the touch on the retail compared to the fake one. It's kind of like look how easily is you can go like that. It doesn't feel like the quality is that great on that. None of them have 3M in them. So the retail, the fake, none of them got the 3M. Which I know people was complaining, and that would be awesome if they had put the 3M on there. It would have been way better and probably would have sold better. But sometimes you gotta leave some things for the OG. Like the OG 6, the infrared 6s that came out a little while ago. Leave that there. You can't make these 100% better than them. Because if they would have gave these a 3M, people would have picked these all day over the OG. In my opinion, I think so. But yeah, the red looked different right here on the lace lock. They both got the Nike and the Jumpman. The red looked different. Even on the front right here, it feel like a softer material where it don't feel right like the retail. Definitely a better quality on the retail. And like I said, there's probably better pairs out there, but I'm only showing you what I got. So remember, these came out a little while ago. You know, as far as the tongue and everything, they pretty much got that down packed. There's not really too much to go off of on the tongue. This thing unbuckles when the lace is back there. It does that same thing on the fake pair. So they both got it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the midsole, that's not that off right there. That looks pretty much the same. I can't really talk about that too much. The post on the inside of the shoe, that's pretty much the same too as well. The color infrared seems to be on point. I can't really see much of a difference there. The shoe is not, overall on foot, you're probably not gonna be able to tell at all. To keep it a buck. Here on when you're looking up close and you know what you're looking for, definitely you'll be able to tell. But from afar, on foot, it's gonna be kind of hard to tell if somebody got a fake shoe on. But hopefully them little pointers I showed you would be able to tell you will be able to help you authenticate your shoe. See if it has more of a grip on the retail pair. It doesn't seem that way. It seem to be the same. Let's take a look on the inside of the shoe, size tag, and all that. Well, first off, we got that Jordan property of right there, not for resale. And on the fake pair, we got that as well. And like I said, all these will be on my pictures on my Instagram, so go check that out. So you can go see how closely it is when you look at the finer details. You know what I mean? Here go the size tag or the retail version. And here's the size tag of the fake version. It does look different. So you could tell. You could tell this is not the best of the best right here. Also feels different. You can feel like a little weight difference, but let's take out the insole, see what we got here. See if it's much different on the inside of the shoe. This seems to be more flappy, the fake version. On the back, definitely more shine on the retail, more matte on the fake. They both dream cell. So not too much of a difference there. On the retail, you got the cardboard. No stamp. Cardboard, not much going on right there to even notice anything. On the fake, you do have a stamp. You got the cardboard, so I'm not gonna say every single fake pair is gonna have a stamp on, or vice versa. Every single real pair does not have a stamp, but my pair that I got here in the US does not have a stamp. All right, so that's a disclaimer right there. We all know this from before in the previous real versus fakes. Sometimes what I'm showing you is not the case for every single retail pair. Sometimes you get it from End Clothing, which comes from the UK over there, and it will have a stamp. You know what I mean? So I'm only going for what I have in this factory. And this one was made in where's it at? Made in Vietnam. And it'll show you a code to what factory it is, whatever number that is. So I don't really know. I don't really get into all of that. But y'all connoisseurs out there could figure it out, which factory it came from. And the production date was 7/10/25 to 10/3/25.
Did you get ready in the dark or something?
And when I hit it with the black light, it's not no ghost stitching or nothing like that.
Don't you know?
So you can't really tell with the black light what's going on. The infrared is glowing. on the Jumpman as well, so it looks pretty much identical. This tag glowing too as well. So yeah, the black light is not gonna help you out with this shoe. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work that way. But yeah, you know what I mean? Retail pair, £1, 1 ounce, and that's without the insole and without the shoe tree. And the fake pair, £1, 2.2 ounces. So it's an ounce 0.2 heavier. Not much, but it's still a little heavier. Plus, it got the tag on this one. You could equate that to the 0.2. It's like an ounce heavier, this shoe. And that's all I got for y'all today, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you really like this shoe, go out there and cop it or wait to get a discount. I got these for $20 off. Use my points on JD Sports. They probably will go down lower in the future. I say cop them. They dope. Minus the 3M, but that's cool. You know what I mean? I still got my 6s in the cut. I might do a video on that later on, comparing this one to the infrared 6 with the 3M. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see that. You already know the vibes, man. I love y'all. Thanks for rocking with your boy. You feel me? The love is real. You know I love y'all back, man. At the end of the day, rock what you like, not because it's hype. Stand out and never blend in. Holla at me till next time, you heard? 100. I'm a boss in my hood. I'm sounding like I'm Ross in the hood. Double cross me, I leave you on the cross in the hood. I'm good, I got new money.